Hello everyone and welcome to our channel matExpress. Today we're going to be going over how to add fractions. So we're going to add up these two squares, the first one being 1/2, the second one being 1/4. And as you can see, by doing it visually, you can see that these two add up to be 3/4. So now we're going to go over the math of it all. How does the math work? So we have 1/2 equivalent to the first image, the square, plus 1/4, which is the equivalent to the second image, which we have. These two should add up to 3/4, which we concluded visually earlier with the two squares. The first half plus the 1/4 is 3/4 or 3/4. So how do we do this? So we're going to multiply the first numerator by the second denominator and the first denominator by the second numerator. So, cross multiplying. So 1 times 4 is the equivalent to 4. We're going to put that up here in the result numerator. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So these two are going to go in the numerator, the top. Now, to get the denominator, we're going to multiply, well, when these two are different, you're going to multiply them by each other. So right here we have 2 and 4, obviously different numbers. So again, if they're different, you're going to multiply the denominators by each other. So right here it'll be 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So that's our denominator. So now let's just do the math, add up the numerator. 4 plus 2 is 6, and then denominator stays the same, so 6/8. And if you simplify this, it should end up as being 3/4. And if we check back, sure enough, it ends up being equal to the image or the square, which was 3/4 of the way filled. So now that we're getting a hang of this, let's do another one. So let's do 6/3 plus 1/4. What is this equal to? So again, like before, we're going to cross multiply, and we're going to multiply the denominators to each other. So 6 times 4 is 24, and then 3 times 1 is 3, and then the denominators, 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So now let's add this up. 24 plus 3 is 27, all over 12. So to demonstrate that this does work, let's do the 6/3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So again, 2, the way I'm doing this is just a fraction. 6/3 is equal to 2. So let's use this to prove that 6/3 plus 1/4 is equal to 27/12. So how many times does 12 fit into 27, including fractions? So 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. So we already went too far over. So 12 times 2 was 24. So 12 goes into 27 2 times evenly. And so that means that we have 3 left over, because 12 times 2 is 24, plus 3 is 27. So now, because we have this 3 left over, that means that it's still being divided by 12. So our total right now should be 2, because that was our whole number. And, again, 12 times 2 was 24, so that's how many times it fit whole. As well as 3/12. So, now simplifying this should add up to be 2 and 1/4. So, let's go back to what we were saying earlier. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. plus 1/4 is 2 1/4. So that means that this all checks out because it's the same answer that we just got doing it with the fraction that we got from cross-multiplying earlier to get our fractions. So let's do one more example just to make sure that we understand. This one will be a little bit more difficult, but you know, it's just so we get a good ground on what we're doing. So let's do 16 over 3 plus 15 fourths. So yeah, let's figure out what this is. So again, we're going to cross multiply. 16 times 4 is equal to 64. Plus, now we're going to do the first denominator times the second numerator. 3 times 15, that's 45. And finally, multiply the denominator. 3 times 4 is 12. So, adding these together, we get a total of 109 over 12. So, if you want to get a more simple answer, or get an answer with whole numbers to make it more simple, you can do what we did earlier and simply divide. So we're going to have 109 divided by 12. So how many times does 12 enter into 109? So let's see, 12 times 10 is 120, so that's too much. So 12 times 9, that's 108. So that means that we have 1 left over, which gives us a total of 9 and 1/12. So that's it for today's class or video. So I hope this was useful, and yeah, see you next time. Also, in order to be updated on our latest videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel, leaving a little arrow down there for you guys to click it, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if we were helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.